The victim of a murder-suicide in Northglenn was a self-proclaimed proud Chicana. She left a huge mark in Denver's Latino community.
Lucille Ruibal was shot to death on Saturday by a man who then turned the gun on himself. She'd been a driving force in helping to provide health care for underserved communities and worked on the Chicano Humanities and Arts Council. Our investigative reporter Kevin Vaughn spent the day talking with people who knew her. He's now with us with more from the newsroom. Kevin?
Tim, Lucille Ruibal's family identified her as the victim in this incident in the home she'd owned for a little more than a decade. She was remembered today as a resilient, driven woman who focused her work on trying to improve the lives of others.
This is what we had to work with.
The year was 1993.
It was a little 110-year-old North Denver bungalow.
And the idea was a big one. Open a clinic for people with limited access to health care. Jim Garcia needed help.
I was told that the person I should talk to is this woman named Lucille Ruibal.
Lucille helped launch what became Tepeyac Community Health Center, one of her many passions.
She was just this incredibly vibrant person. She was a professional photographer. She just enjoyed life. And
now, he and many others are mourning. A little before 9 o'clock Saturday night, police were summoned to her home. They found her and her longtime boyfriend dead, leaving a void in her community.
And she really was the type of person that would do whatever it took to improve people's lives. And she's going to be missed deeply by our community.
After opening in 1994, Tepeyac cared for a few hundred people that first year. When Jim Garcia saw Lucille for the last time last week, he gave her a tour of the organization's new clinic, where they'll eventually be able to see 15,000 patients a year.
I am starting to think about what we can do to honor Lucille's memory.
A place where she'll be long remembered.
It was people like Lucille that were it not for their efforts and their commitment, it would have been extremely hard to do what we did and to get where we are today.
Northglenn police confirmed that Lucille's boyfriend shot her, then himself. Family members told us that they were in the midst of a breakup. We talked to one of Lucille's sons this afternoon, and we'll have much more with him about his mother's life on 9 News at 5 o'clock. Tom?
Just starting to understand the impact that she had on the lives of so many, and then this as such a sudden and just a sudden violent end to her life. Hard to imagine for so many people.
The people that cared about her have been very emotional today as we've been talking to them about her life and the suddenness of her death.
We'll talk more about it at 5 o'clock. Thank you, Kevin.